Hi, friends. Host Eric here. I'm talking with famous people, and I have before me an array of personalities, characters, people famous in their fame and important in their significance. Yes, these are the people who harm the wicked, who benefit the needy, and who
What the
generally.
fuck are you talking about?
Yes, that's a good question, Lori. And the answer is we're talking about drama, not the actual specifics of the drama at all, but the nature of drama and the level of tolerance for drama and its role within the community as a form of discourse. So, what we were experiencing today, boobs. Somebody said boobs. Um, that distracted me. Let me get back on track. Um, so, what I'm getting at here is the kind of two people actively disliking each other and attempting to verbally harm one another, that experience right there is of limited interest to third parties, although the two parties involved in that process want third parties to witness it because it's how they maximize their harms of the other. So, as a consequence, if you're going to do that stuff, it's just too boring. But other kinds of drama that have some mystery or something in them tend to be a little bit more interesting. So the previous drama that had occurred with Roman, with Nick, with she or whatever, and who sends those things, who's trolling or who's blah blah blah, and who's doing that, all that kind of shit or whatever. That was much more interesting drama because there were elements elements of mystery to it that I don't think could even be completely factually resolved. And so as a consequence, it had suspense. But your fighting, like tonight, your guys' fighting, it doesn't have any suspense because I know what comes next. It's no fuck you, bitch. And that's a it's not a very sustainable interest. However, what's more interesting is how everybody here reacts to that situation and how the community over time as a whole feels about what kind of discourse they want this place to have and how they go about naturally policing it. I'm policing it my own natural way for my own natural purposes. I'm not really taking on the role of a policeman. I'm just trying to fix the discursive mush. Anybody else have any comments on what they expect as far as types of discourse, levels of discourse, topics, whatever, from this community, and what their experience is like when they don't get that expectation met, and how what actions, if any, they take uh, to poop in a bag and throw it over the wall? Anyone?
Um, well, I think everybody should smoke more weed
That's not really a form of discourse, though.
or you know, if you're blowtorch, however you want to do it, just ingest THC in a functional way, and that will bring your discourse to a level of less angry.
But that would imply that less angry is better or desirable, is it?
Yeah, we'd have less things like "fuck you, bitch" and more things like "whatever, bitch."
Yeah, but just because the most boring form of anger is boring, the most boring form of every emotion is boring. So it's not an impact that's unique to anger. Where's that
Right,
noise
but
coming from?
that's the sort of thing you want it to have an impact on.
Why did that freaking bomb look like it came out of the elephant's ass? That was funny.
Like Eric, like would you rather people had an argument while they were wasted, or would you rather people had an argument while they were stoned?
Stoned for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't think marijuana does much in terms of checking one's anger. My anger levels seem unrelated to my marijuana consumption.
Well, Eric, I think you're a very
Does that
angry
mean because
person.
you smoke more weed, you're less angry?
No, what I'm saying is it doesn't seem to correlate. It's like I smoke more weed. Sometimes I'm less angry. Sometimes I'm more angry. I smoke more weed. Sometimes I'm not angry at all. Sometimes I'm joyful and laughing. I smoke more weed. Sometimes I'm really angry. It doesn't seem to correlate.
I never get really angry. I don't have the energy.
Well, you need to smoke more weed then.
No, I don't. I smoked quite a bit. For me, at least. I don't smoke nearly as much as you. I
You know
can't
what?
afford it.
You know what they say.
Uh,
Non-quitters smoke till
I'm
they're
pretty high
angry.
right now.
You gotta smoke till you're angry. Okay, that's how you know you smoked enough.
No,
You're
if I
literally
smoke more, then I'll
furious.
just go to sleep. I'll sleep like a baby, Eric. I will not remotely get angry.
Spacey, you forgot the rule. You can't stop smoking weed until you're angry, so you're not going to sleep anytime soon.
Eric, I like don't even have any left. I don't think that's possible.
How are you gonna get angry then? Are you gonna
I
try to get sober angry? That's the worst kind of angry.
Well, I never get angry.
I don't know if I can believe that or not. But I
I am
see that I see how
totally
I see how
calm.
it's possible
Mm.
if you're a good actor.
It's the monkey. Don't be lonely, Courtney. Um, who's been a bad Neptune? You're not a girl. There's a difference between
Yeah,
homosexuals
Neptune.
and girls, you know.
Yeah, didn't you fucking know that?
I'm sorry. I'm learning.
But Eric, there's also a correlation
Are you
though.
alone now, Neptune?
No.
I want to know about the boobs. Why did the boobs? Where did the boobs come from here? They relate to nothing else in this whole thing. It's just random, different random things people are saying. Then boobs out of nowhere.
What?
Why boobs in that spot in the chat? That it has no contextual relevance to anything.
What did they mean by boobs?
I think that was the point.
I think they're talking about human breasts. Who sent
They
that
could be
message?
talking about blue-footed boobies. Have you ever heard of a blue-footed booby, Eric?
I've heard of it.
I believe it is a type of bird.
Yeah, probably. Probably a waterfowl of some sort, I believe.
It is a marine bird.
Boobs are fantastic. I agree. Whoever said that. Boobs are greater than this. Greater than this moment right now? This is a pretty great moment.
I mean,
You may get bored with them or something, Courtney. I don't know. But
once you see enough of them, I mean,
well,
they don't get that. They're not all that exciting.
well, I mean they don't shoot guns and cause explosions and things. That's true.
What? There's no actual nipple lasers? Are you fucking shitting me, Eric? I got my hopes up for nothing.
But I will say this: you don't get tired of them until you ejaculate. And even though you're not really tired of them, you're just putting them away for a while. That's the weird thing about them. They're like,
Look, there are nipple lasers.
they're
I think I can actually find you a PubMed link that suggests the existence of nipple lasers.
no, Magnus, I'm not. They're
Because unlike Nick, I can find
they're
sources.
uniquely attention stealing, right? You can be walking down the street, having a conversation with somebody, and then like in front of you all of a sudden. You're not really paying attention. And then oh, there's this big boobs right there, and then you'll be literally unable to continue the conversation for like a full minute probably because you'll be like,
Yeah, because this movie will be pecking your fucking eyes out. Because I tell you, Eric, these things, these birds here, are quite territorial. They have
right.
very specific nesting grounds, and if you get near them, they will fuck your shit up. I'm telling you.
Okay. Good to know. I'll keep my eye out for blue-footed boobies.
I mean, they're tiny. They're not very large birds, Eric, but you know, I mean, they're nasty.
I don't think the blue-footed booby will demand nearly as much as my attention as the big human booby, which is what I was referring to in general as a attention stealer, because it's what it does. It's an interesting phenomenon because it's like it drags me down to SE abruptly and against my will. Like all of a sudden I'm paying attention to shit in the world. Normally I don't see anything in the world. I'm just tripping on shit in my head. And then all of a sudden it's like, sensory world, sensory world.
I'm not a man, so I get to make fun of men.
Who does?
Make stupid generalizations about them.
Neptune? Men are so retarded they forget what they were talking about just because they saw boobs.
Yeah. I was thinking the same, like, he's making a video about being
I
random
forgot we were
instead.
making a video. I forgot about that. We're making a video. I should stop it now and upload it. I'm sure it's very, very topically consistent.
Eric, why do you think I started talking about blue-footed boobies? Did you not get the jab? Did you not?
Did I not what?
The interjection about
I'm
boobies,
so
like the
entertained by
birds?
she's little emoji thing going on.
I just assumed, Spacey, that we were having lateral conversations about two different kinds of boobies. I didn't see any contradiction there or any mutual exclusivity. There's no reason why we couldn't have both.
No,
There's
what
like
I'm
8
saying,
kinds of boobs.
what I'm saying was the introduction that there was, in fact, another thing called a boobie that was not the kind of boob that you are currently talking about. Was meant to segue you from boobie to boobie, really.
Right, but I wasn't done talking about human boobies, but I was ready to talk about bird boobies as well. So that's why I embraced the concurrent lateral conversations.
Okay. So guys, we had 2 concurrent lateral conversations going on here. And how does that make us retarded?
It doesn't. Both of them were spectacular.
Yeah.
Plus, we get a difficulty score.
So, well, no, Neptune, you're just... I don't
Neptune,
get it.
I totally wish you would like talk. It's so much funnier.
He's
Love, arrows, and boobs.
just peace and love, man.
The thing is, girls don't even really have to have boobs even, right?
What do you mean? Of course they do.
No, it's. I tend to favor larger boobs, but like.
Oh, really?
The thing is, if it doesn't matter if they're, I prefer them to be.
Spit it out.
Okay, I'd rather they be round and small than cylindrical.
Dude, nobody likes tubular breasts.
I don't.
Let's be real,
my
dude.
god.
I don't like.
The word that you used in the hand movement was just too much for me.
I was just trying to express a preference with being respectful to all breasts, but at the same time, I do have preferences. I don't like long, cylindrical ones. Yeah.
Okay. I know what you mean about the long one. There's not always good shit.
Yeah, the bulk. You want the bulk of it to stay closer to the chest.
Oh God.
It's like you want it to be
Jesus.
big, but it's not. That doesn't necessarily mean they have to stick out a far distance. You know what I'm saying? Makes perfect sense. Let's okay. Let's transition away from this topic. I don't know how we got off on that topic. Except somebody talked about. Somebody said
Yeah,
boobs in the
Eric, how
chat.
did this happen?
Somebody said boobs in the chat.
Oh, dude, I love boobs, dude.
I know, me too. That's why. That's when somebody says boobs in the chat, you start talking about boobs.
Yeah, dude. Sometimes, dude.
He likes the kind that hang out the top of the shirt, not the bottom.
Now, I'm just saying, I don't want banana boobs. I don't like banana boobs.
I
Holy
don't
crap!
like
Can you imagine? Can you imagine an underneath nip slit?
I don't like huge boobs, dude.
What's that?
I don't like huge boobs, dude.
You don't like cube boobs?
Huge boobs.
Oh, you don't like huge boobs? Well, I don't like cube boobs.
You guys, you're not alone. Like, there's so many. Well, I mean, the people. I don't know, dude, but I've had a lot of guys tell me they don't like huge boobs. They don't like big boobs.
I like nice little nippies, you know? Just like, it doesn't matter the boob size, but the nippies have to be nice, you know?
Look, there's a definite appeal to small boobs too. I like either end of the spectrum, I guess.
Yeah.
I'd say. You know, but the thing is, cube boobs are a serious problem. When a woman's breasts are perfectly cubular, I don't like that. And
I've never seen cube boobs.
They're remarkably common. Like 1 out of every 2 women has cube boob syndrome.
Cube.
No way.
You don't believe me?
Cube boob.
Well, what about pyramid boob? Pyramid boob, instead of it going out like this, it go upward like this. Pyramids.
Oh, wow.
Wait, what?
Also very common. 1 out of every 2 women have that as well.
Have what?
Pyramid boobs. Their boobs
What
are
is
shaped
that?
like pyramids, but standing upright like this.
I've never seen that before. I've
really?
seen a lot of porn in my days.
Okay.
So.
Well, what about porcupine boobs? Have you seen those? They're shaped
I've seen
just
some.
like porcupines.
I've seen some porcupine boobs.
What are porcupines?
It's like the
Lori,
worst
I'm
boob job you
joking,
can
for God's
imagine.
sake.
When there are actual.
Obviously, they're not
Oh
cube
my
boobs,
God.
Lori, and they're not pyramid boobs. Okay, I'm just making shit up as usual. So,
Okay, well, I actually imagine the pyramid boobs being similar to the banana boobs, so.
well, that would be if they went outwards. Like, if you imagine the base of a pyramid is a square, right? So it's like here's the square part, and then here's the top of the pyramid. That's just like a regular boob. But pyramid boobs are turned this way, so that the base of the square is here, and the top of it pokes her in the cheek.
Yeah, dude.
That's
Oh
a
my
strange kind
gosh.
of boob, right? You probably haven't seen many of those. But surprisingly,
Yeah,
1 out of every 2 women have those kind of
I
boobs.
need to just go to bed.
Who does? You?
Yeah.
Go to bed.
Nah, dude. Talk about tits with us, dude.
Facey doesn't want to
Don't
talk
leave,
about it.
Spacey. What time do you need to wake up tomorrow?
He wants to talk about sleeping.
What time do I have to wake up? I have to wake up in like 9 hours.
Oh my
That's
god.
not bad.
How will you ever do it?
Yo, Eric,
Yo.
getting out of bed is like climbing the tallest of mountains.
Yeah, I agree. I don't like waking
With
up
the
either.
shortest of all.
Alright, so I need to get so much goddamn sleep.
Go get it then, dog.
And no, it still won't be enough. I
It
just have
didn't
to
work.
crawl to my bathroom.
I slept so good last night, man. It was amazing.
Oh, I'm gonna sleep great tonight. Are you kidding me? I'm so big.
love Spacey, dude.
Yeah, your laugh is a little bit. It's a little bit crazy, but mine is too, so it's okay.
Get some sleep, dude.
Nighty night.
Yeah. Nighty night, guys.
Yeah, man. You need you some head, man. You need to go get you a blowjob with that shit too, dude.
What?
Yeah, dude.
Just a blowjob and nighty night.
Basically, don't listen to the SE subvariant of Ian.
Here, let me take out my phone here and just dial 4 for a blowjob.
Yeah, dude. That's what you need, dude. That's what you need, dude. I'm telling you, bro.
Oh God. Maybe it'll help you wake up in the morning.
That's why I really need a girlfriend, man. So I can just like go to sleep.
What? I can't afford a girlfriend. I don't have any money. I
get a rich girlfriend. Make her afford you.
Where? What?
No, you need you a simple girlfriend that just likes.
That's like a bum, Eric.
You need a weird girlfriend who just.
Well, I do need a weird girlfriend and a slightly crazy one.
Yeah, you just need a weird girlfriend that likes to give blowjobs and get boned a lot, dude, and that's really all she really needs. Not all girls are materialistic. Some girls really like just getting boned.
Ricardo, though, but listen, you've got to understand something at some point before you get too old. When you're in like a really long-term relationship, like a marriage or something, and you might not ever want to get in that, but when you are in that, you realize that that sex is obviously important and fun and everything, and it's good for resolving certain kinds of conflicts, but that's not what determines whether the relationship is successful or not. Because at the end of the day, if it's terrible sex with somebody, then obviously that's not going to be a very good relationship. But if you are sexually compatible with the other person, then it's like, okay, I got this mostly unimportant box checked off, and all the shit that actually matters in a relationship is still there to deal with.
Eric, that's literally exactly what happened with like the only legitimate relationship I've had. It's like sex was really good, but nothing else was.
Yeah.
So it was a really unhealthy relationship, and it wasn't actually good.
I love it, dude.
It wasn't good.
I love it, dude. I love when the sex is so good, but you value nothing the same. That's the best relationships.
I mean, when she suddenly climbs off of you to go yell at somebody in a mirror, it starts getting a little weird.
She was crazy. That must be weird. That must be interesting.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow. And then she'd come like crawling back to me.
Was she INFP?
And then go away again, and then start just like muttering to herself and just yelling at herself in the mirror, just hallucinating or some shit.
Dude, that sounds awesome.
Dude, it was so fucked up and sexy at the same time.
I know, dude. I bet.
I bet it was, dude.
Dude.
I think she was ISFJ, actually.
Really? Oh, dude, my dual too. That's fucking dope.
She had serious like PTSD and really was really bipolar. Like she got seriously manic.
Yeah, that's fucking dope, dude.
And
that's what I need.
We both happened to hook up when I was having the only manic episode of my entire life, and she was also manic at the time. So shit just kind of
spiraled.
Spirals.
Magnus, the answer to that question is there's no answer to it exactly, except if YouTube gets upset, then no, and if it grosses me out or something, then I'm gonna not like it. I mean,
Eric, would it gross you out if I showed my dick on webcam?
I don't think it would gross me out, but it would break the only rule we have.
Oh.
We only have one rule: no nudity on camera.
Okay.
Really? That's the only rule?
Because YouTube gets really fussy about it.
Oh, gotcha.
Can we see Lori's tits at least?
Can't be uploading pornography
Dude,
to the
fuck
YouTube.
off, whoever said that.
That was Kato. Now, is it okay? Now that you found out it was Kato, are you like, oh, that's okay then?
No, I said fuck off, Kato.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just curious. I was curious.
Damn,
to see if
Eric, just a goddamn snitch.
Kato get
almost got away with it. Wasn't for your fucking meddling kids.
Lori, I like you. I like you. I like that moment right there was the moment when I liked you more than I've liked you heretofore. It's like,
yeah, she's feisty.
Okay. I like that. I like that. It's like you.
She's feisty.
You weren't having any of it, and your fuck you had such genuine contempt in it. I appreciated that. Anyway, Courtney, have you gotten the shirt? When did it go out? You probably haven't gotten it. Probably come on tomorrow, I would guess. If it's not a problem, it's not a problem. Easier to seek forgiveness than permission. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah. Did you get it yet? You didn't get it today, huh, Courtney? T-shirt? No. Whatever. She's not listening to me apparently. So.
Oh yeah, I was gonna go to bed. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Night, Spacey.
Why can't you see what's happening, Courtney? Or can you hear what's happening? Because you're not answering my question.
Spacey's the only one that understands me.
I don't think Courtney can hear me either. Maybe I should try to meow the meow, as they say. Oh, she's at work on her phone. I see.
Oh, Courtney's here. She's writing something.
What about me? Carolyn?
No, that you mentioned that Carolyn was going to work.
No, I didn't. Oh. Okay, Suzanne, why'd you say Courtney? I mean, Carolyn.
I did?
Yeah, you just said I mentioned that Carolyn was going to work.
Oh, then I said the wrong name then, sorry.
No, I don't hear any sound.
It's audio only. It's audio only. Audio only is the one making that sound.
That me?
No. I don't know who it is. I muted that a long time ago.
I'm gonna get. You know what? I'll be getting admin powers here soon. I haven't gotten around to figuring it out or anything, or how to log in or whatever for that purpose, but I will soon. And when I do get admin powers, I plan to boot people who don't have a picture identifying themselves in a name at least. No names won't be permitted to stay if there's not ample room like now, because audio only. There's no reason for you to have both no name, no picture, and be making background noise without ever saying anything. That just makes you not only useless but a hassle. And And then we've got two people at the bottom who don't have any names at all or anything, but at least they're not making any noise. So, I mean, I get the fact that some people want to be in here and just be in the chat and not be on camera and stuff. But even if they just at least pick a name like Joe or something, so we have something to call them, rather than so if somebody is like making noise like audio only is, then I can at least say to them, "Oh, hey, can you mute yourself, Joe?" or something like that, right?
Very TE of you, Eric. Good job.
Thank you. I probably could make that. I have to talk to Tiffany some more and figure out, you know. I'm happy that the last big tech problem has been fixed, apparently, and it's just uploading properly and recording properly. So, I'm sort of pausing for a moment, I guess, in my worrying about fixing shit.
Oh, well. I wish I had more drugs.
Yeah, it's the same.
Go buy some.
A lot too.
I don't know where you guys get drugs from.
Your mom?
I just want...
My mom doesn't do drugs. Fuck you.
Fuck you. I just want more Adderall and antidepressants.
Why do you want antidepressants? Are you depressed?
Oh, okay.
Or did I mute him? Which one is Kato? I can't find him.
I'm one of the blankies.
Okay. I see.
Is that who's talking?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was Kato.
Well, first it was Magnus, and then it was you, and then it was Kato who started.
How do you guys tell?
After a while, you recognize them.
Yeah, I recognize the voices and or.
I mean, I can recognize your voice, and I can recognize your voice.
Who are you talking to?
Yeah, I know you like how I did that. I really meant it when I did it too. Like I pointed at the screen.
I believe you. I believe you.
I meant Eric and Susanna. I can recognize you guys.
All right, Lori. You're making me pull back from my full blast anti-ESTP stance. I feel you're kind of fun to hang out with. Okay, so that's you've caused me to be less ontologically violent to a type. Good job. What is that a picture of? Your armpit?
I think it's a hand. Kato's hand or something.
Yeah.
Hey, let me play some audio. This is a couple seconds of it's got Kit Kat singing. It just started working on this song, but I think you guys will find it interesting. Kit Kat at least did the little. She literally did as little as you could possibly do to collaborate with a song. I convinced her to just to sing to her phone some random shit. That's all she did for about 30 seconds. It was like, and making up random words like any user. Of course, she made up words on the spot, made a melody on the spot, sang it into the phone, and gave me about twice as much audio as I ended up taking from it, probably, or maybe a little more than twice as much I ended up taking. But as soon as this thing opens up, you go here. How much how good it sounds when you put drums in it or something like that. Just drums. That's all I have underneath it right now. Here it is. And
I just need some way to escape. Let this escape out. I just need some way to let this escape out. Let this escape out. I just need some way to escape. Let this escape out. I just need some way to let this escape out.
Is that the right tempo? I feel like it's a little fast for her voice.
Well,
I do like it though. I like it a lot.
I'm not done moving the samples as far as timings go. So it's like that vocal thing. It's approximately where it's gonna be, but I haven't fine tuned the moving of it. Because remember, she didn't sing to any metronome or anything, right?
Yeah.
So she didn't keep a steady tempo. She didn't keep a steady key even. One part of it I left. She would change keys and just sort of like did something else, which is fine, which is what I wanted her to do anyway. Just give me something to sample from. So I'm not done entirely working with a sample, but that just putting drums down underneath her voice makes her voice pop a lot more than when it doesn't have any drums. And I think that sample over that particular drum loop tonally works well together. I agree with you. I probably need to line it up a little bit better. I'm going to be working with that more. So
it's cool though.
She's got a good voice.
Yeah,
she's got a really good voice.
Yeah, dude.
Susanna, you have a cold, don't you?
Yeah. How come?
You're asking me why?
No, I was just wondering why you asked me that.
Oh, because I just noticed you blowing your nose a couple times.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Susanna's the most chill here, man. I like Susanna.
She's my favorite.
I know someone who don't like me. I think Courtney probably is offended. I kinda sided with you there.
That's not a reason to be offended.
I don't know. Things seem to go out of proportion over nothing.
You're such a TI.
I don't know.
You're so TI, dude. You are freaking capital T, little I. You're like, your concern is not when somebody's expressing a lot of emotions. You don't react to it by going, "Oh, that must have significance because there's a lot of emotional display." Nor do you react to it by going, "Oh, I need to help or nurture because there's a lot of emotional display." Nor do you react to it by saying something like, "I'm going to get emotional too." You react to emotional displays by checking for proportionality.
Yeah, I even do that to myself. It's necessary.
Yeah.
Why? What makes it necessary to be like? Okay, let me ask the question better. Why do you think that emotional reactions ought to be proportional with the antecedent, the thing that comes before, or How can you tell if they are?
I don't know why I know the things. So it's more like I have people around me which easily gets upset about things, and I can't really relate to it every time. So sometimes I feel like I have to, especially one friend, I need to ground her a little bit.
You need to ground your friend and cause that person to be less emotionally volatile. Is that what you said?
In a way, perhaps.
Hmm.
But it's like you say, try to see it from a different perspective.
Right. Well, I mean, I understand. I
It's
get
almost
frustrated by the same
exactly.
thing. Go ahead. My bad.
Yeah, it was almost the exact same thing you tried to do about the drama situation we had a while ago.
Well, like
When Laurie was talking about it, you had an argument back and forth on something. I don't remember the words you used.
me and Lori's arguments are gonna be explosive, but quick. Lori is not only an ESTP, she's got a shitload of 8 in her.
What is your problem, dude? I'm INTJ.
I got a shitload of 8 in me too. Okay, you're an ESTP,
what?
dude.
8?
You're a straight up ESTP. ESTP type 8 probably. You're probably type 8 first. You might be 7-8 like me. I'm type 7 first, then type 8. Type 8 is the kind that wants to fight and say fuck you, dude. That's type 8.
The weird thing is, I'm not that person, but like she's blowing up my phone with the text.
Lori, none of us. So you're a 7-8, okay? Which means I'm a fun-loving girl, except when somebody pisses me off, in which case I'm gonna put my fucking foot up your ass.
Trust me. Like I'm not trying to act like I'm a loving person because like I totally like.
I said fun-loving. Fun-loving.
Totally like.
I said fun-loving, not loving. Nobody's gonna mistake you for loving, Lori.
Oh God, I don't even know where I'm going with this.
But I think it is fair to say that you are fun-loving. You like to go out and have fun. You like to do shit. You like to roll into an environment and interact.
No,
with
I
others.
don't. That's what's so crazy. I'm like literally a hermit crab. All my roommates will tell you. I like hate human interactions. Like I should have went to Walmart today and I didn't, and now I have to go tomorrow. Like I don't have any choice. That's why I was eating a freaking chicken breast with sriracha tonight. Well, it wasn't sriracha. I actually ended up using Prego.
That doesn't prove you're an introvert, and you're definitely not an INTJ.
Yes, I am. The test said so.
What you are, however, Lori, is an interesting person for sure. You're a compelling character, right? I like compelling characters because they make good media in general, and I am actually making media around here with this shit. And I haven't really cut a lot of you into the edited video yet, but I foresee myself doing more of that because there aren't a whole hell of a lot of women like you in the world, really. If you think about it, most women aren't that piao piao.
That what?
Most women aren't that fighty, aren't that piao piao, aren't that I want to yell at you, or I'm not backing down. I'm going to come right back at you. Same level of force. That thing that
demanding.
Well, look, you know how Lori, when you and I are getting mad or getting heated, not mad, but heated in the argumentation, that we both talk over each other, and we don't, it's like that stuff.
Yeah, I'm just like, man, fuck
7,
it.
8. I think you might be 8-7, but regardless, it happens because we both have 8 up in our Enneagram tri-type, which means, hell no, is up near the top of our identity somewhere. If somebody's trying to roll up on us, we're not afraid to say, "Oh, hell no." That's ESTP, ENTP common ground. But the similarities pretty much end there because you like to mix it up somehow.
I'm literally the biggest homebody of life.
I see.
There's nothing I love more than my bed.
I like my bed a lot too. I especially like it right now because there's kittens on it when I go to sleep in there. There's kittens.
As in actual cats?
Actual kittens, yes. My cat had kittens a little while ago, a week and a half ago.
You have a cat?
I have a cat, yes.
Wow, I do not take you for a cat person.
I am, in fact, a dog person, and my dog died, and my cat is not dead, so it's just a cat.
I mean, I don't take you for an animal person, period.
I definitely am, though. I don't want to have a lot of caregiving responsibilities, but animals like me a lot, and I like animals a lot. Whenever I see anybody else's dog or something, I won't greet the people at a party, but I'll spend a long time greeting the dog.
I'm like that, but I could never take on, like, I could never commit to taking care of an animal.
Yeah, well,
I just don't want to. I mean, because when you think about it, like, you go out of town and, like, you gotta find somebody to watch your dog.
that's true. That's true. I have a daughter I can rope into that duty, though. I usually get to a lot of it. There's Kitty Meow Meow Pants.
Oh, I
Meow
used to
meow.
love Siamese cats. Not, like, in person or anything, but just the pictures. They're just so pretty.
That Kitty Meow Meow Pants is so not resistant.
Have you ever
Yeah.
seen the movie Aristocats?
I think so, maybe a long time ago.
Are her
Yeah.
eyes blue? That cat?
Yes.
It's such a cute cat, but I just don't like cats.
Yeah.
But
It's
I
not the
only
same.
discovered that when my roommate asked me to watch her cat, and I was like, "Yeah, I love cats. Cats are."
Probably. Hi, I'm here with famous person Henry, famous person Allison. We are hard at work in class right now. We were
discussing things at McDonald's.
Yeah, I got hungry, and so I said, let's go sit at McDonald's. I brought my laptop, but we're just sitting here chatting, really. I haven't opened it yet. Anyway, these guys are a little bit hesitant about my brilliant new policy plan case thing.
Yeah, mainly me. I think it's sketchy.
Why do you think it's sketchy, Allison?
Because we don't have any, basis for the physical plan of, talking with China yet.
Well, that's the beauty of it, Allison. Our plan doesn't require China to do anything. It just says, hey, China, we have some new words about you over here. You should come look at them if you want. That's all it says, okay? And then what are those new words about China? They're words that say, Chinese people from People's Republic of China, not Chinese people from Taiwan. People's Republic of China people have a mental handicap, and it's called being denied argumentation by their government. Because their government has prevented them from learning debate, they don't know how to argue, and therefore they don't know how to justify public policy. They don't understand that two wrongs don't make a right. What do you mean we can't kill all of these people? You guys killed all the Indians a long time ago. Yeah, but it was wrong for us to do it then, and it's wrong for you to do it now. I didn't kill the Indians. Some previous American killed the Indians, but not me, and not the current government, right? Our point is you shouldn't go conquer Taiwan. Yeah, but you guys one time conquered that place. Yeah, but that was fucked up. We shouldn't have done that. And you shouldn't do it either, China, and that's not an argument in favor of it. That's the problem, though. It's not that we want them to agree with us being right about the position. We need them to agree that they're arguing wrong, and that it doesn't matter what they actually do as long as they argue it properly. Because if they do argue it properly, they won't be able to justify the action they're trying to pursue because it doesn't withstand logical scrutiny. And even if they want to argue it properly just for the sake of showing they can argue it properly, then someone in China has to learn how to argue it properly to argue it on their behalf. And to learn how to argue it properly, they're going to have to actually engage the ideas, and when they actually engage the ideas, they're going to be compelled to come face to face with the fact that this is a terrible policy plan by China and that it's a violation of the sovereign rights of the Taiwanese people and of the nation of Taiwan. And then also, we're going to print pictures of middle fingers all over the policy paper so that China knows how we feel about them. I'm not talking about in our app, I'm saying in the plan. That'll be part of the plan. We'll say, also, we'll have a picture, photographs of people extending their middle fingers, and the photographs will each be captioned, "This is for you, People's Republic of China."
We should have one of those little vans, cat with their middle fingers sticking up and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Help yourself. PRC ain't got nothing on me. You guys can't even argue. Gee. That's what you should say. Then you have a poem and you say, our opponents didn't read a poem. We have, as part of our case, poetry. It's a multiple learning modality. That means you should vote for us because their debate thing is making us dumb because it doesn't include a poem. My opponents are making us stupider and stupider by the moment with their failure to include poetry in their case. I'm not really going to do that. Yeah, take it, whatever you want.
They're going to have poetry?
No, I'm saying, look, that's called a performance case.
Run Shakespeare.
Did you guys hit any performance case at Berkeley?
No.
Okay, performance K basically says to win this round, a team should have to present information regular debate style, then in poem form, in song form, as an interpretive dance. They should draw a picture about it, and they should do some PE exercises about it or something. And that's the best way to learn is to cover all the different learning modalities. And since our case is more educational than theirs because we have a poem and a song and a rap in it, then we should win, even though we're not actually making topical arguments about anything. That's a performance K. Yeah, I know. They're ridiculous.
Who would run that?
Lots of people do. But I tell you who runs it a lot, though, are black kids, African American kids. Urban teams run it a lot because they go up there and say,
I'll
walk out and see that we are not respected. Like that, like a big acty thing, right? And then they go, well, you didn't perform as much as I did, so you should lose.
But, like, do they ever win?
Yeah, they win all the time because they play the race card, among other things. They say, listen, the prioritization and debate of this sort of logical argumentation is a manner of keeping down the black body and the black voice. Our black culture voices express themselves through the rhythmic pitter-patter of rap and observation about the streets. You know, like that kind of shit, right? And therefore we're more authentic, we're oppressed voices, we're marginalized people, you guys are the oppressors, and vote for us because we can rap.
They did absolutely nothing to refute any of their arguments?
Well, I mean, obviously a good Performance K team covers the flow as well. Most Performance K teams don't start with Performance Ks. They learn how to debate properly first, and then they move over to a Performance K. Because it does afford them certain advantages in the sense that it does what my case does, right? A Performance K AF is not pickable. You can't pick it because you have to do all the dancing and singing and stuff yourself, at which point they go, okay, then judge evaluate it on who sung and danced better. But you weren't prepared to go in there and sing and dance because you were running regular debate shit, right? So obviously it makes it non-pickable. It makes it non-permable as well. I mean, obviously they can't perm AF shit anyway, but if a neg team runs a Performance K, it can't be permed because, you know, then the AF would have to sing it.
That's literally cheating to, like, run a performance K.
It's not cheating because it's a stupid argument. As a matter of fact, that's why I don't, in math class, I just do math, right? I don't learn math best by spending some of math class painting pictures, yes. That's for art class, right? So that's the point of this, is why should we prioritize dancing class in debate? Go get your water. That's Coke. Alright, you ready to go back to the school? Are you ready to go back to our exciting learning environment called the classroom? So do you guys favor the banker approach to teaching children, where I have all the knowledge and you guys are empty vessels and I pour the knowledge into your heads?
But I'm not dumb.
I didn't say you were dumb. But look, there's this dude, his name is Pablo Freire, okay? And he wrote this book called The Pedagogy of the Oppressed. And it basically says, the problem with education is that teachers think they know everything and they're trying to teach the children what they know. And really they should try to help the children think more and stuff. But it's complete garbage. Of course the teacher should know shitloads more than the kid. Of course the teacher shouldn't try to get the kid to figure out what the teacher already knows. The teacher should just tell them what they know. Right? It's like, if you imagine if I said, now, come on guys, guess what fiat is some more. You could guess some more. Try to figure it out. Why don't I just fucking tell you, right? School is so stupid. Anyway, that's it for this video.
Styles.
You guys, I would literally die if I had to deal with that ever again. Oh my god. I would literally die, and then I would literally die again. Literally. It was literally the most literal experience of my life. Literally. It was so literal. Are you sure it wasn't figurative? No, that's what I'm saying. It was literally the most literality I have ever literaled. It's a lot of literality there. Literal Lou. That's your name? Literally, my name is not literally Lou. It's Literal Lou. Literal Lou, you don't seem to do a very good job of putting phone places. Literally, this phone is really starting to frustrate me. Right here. Literally, there's like no place to put it. Well, how about here? Literally, you can't literally even like literally put it there, because look what happened, see? Okay, all those things that happened were figurative things. Those weren't literal things. What am I doing in here? Anyway, why am I here? I mean, this is just ridiculous how this phone will not cooperate with me at all in any way, shape, or form. Just stay there, motherfucker. I'm tired of the motherfucking jacket. Sweating my boys when I'm chilling in the shack and me. Me. MCMI, people call me milk. What am I doing here? Right. Now I remember that thing I was doing. And this, I'm shoving it in your ass. What is this shit? Stupid girl stuff. I should just throw all this stupid girl shit away. Don't need any of this stuff. Not one bit of it is actually necessary. It's just a bunch of nonsense. This. Who needs this? Nobody wants that. This. What the fuck is this? What are these things? These are all bags? How many bags do you need? One. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is all this stuff? Oh, that's good. Those are cool. Those are pens and pencils and stuff.